Thank you so much for joining me today at Everyday Yoga. We're just going to do a nice, gentle, easy work from home yoga sequence that you can do right in your chair, seated at your laptop or whatever, or you can get up and do these poses while standing as well. I happen to notice that whenever I type in a search in YouTube, I almost always include the word easy. So let's just make it easy today, shall we? So go ahead and find a nice, comfortable seat, something that is secure and firmly planted on the ground. You probably don't want to be in a wheeled chair right now, but somewhere at least where you can firmly plant your feet on the floor. Or of course, like I said, you can always do these poses standing. I would have my cat Princess demo those poses, but she did not show up today, so it's just gonna be me. So one thing I always notice when I am involved in working at my desk is the back of my shoulder underneath my right shoulder blade starts to get achy, as does this little muscle right under here that I like to refer to as my mouse muscle because I'm doing this all day long. So let's go ahead and stretch out those shoulders, and while doing that we'll open up the heart so we can get a little more fluidity through our heart space and a little more openness for our lungs to operate. But first, let's go ahead and take a few nice deep cleansing breaths just to drop in and be present for this very short and easy practice. So let's just take a nice big inhale in through the nose and exhale out the mouth with a sigh. Maybe close your eyes here as you inhale through the nose. And exhale, releasing out the mouth with a sigh. One more time. Just let it go. Go ahead and draw up to your fullest height, drawing the crown of your head up towards the sky. And really press down through your sit bones onto the seat where you're sitting, or if you're standing, press firmly into the feet on the ground. Open up the heart by drawing the shoulders back and down towards the back pockets. Maybe close your eyes here. So let's go ahead and inhale, reaching the fingertips forward. And as you exhale, draw those arm bones back into the shoulder sockets, really planting them firmly here. Already opening up through the heart, drawing back on that shoulder blade. And then let's inhale, reaching the fingertips up to the sky, and just open up the arms in a nice big circular motion. And let's just keep making circles, opening up through the heart, drawing the shoulder blades down the back as we exhale and lifting up in front as we inhale. Just really making some space. And these circles might be very subtle. Maybe you're taking care of shoulders today, and they can be just very small here, or they can be as generous and open as you feel good doing. One more time, let's inhale the arms up to the sky, and then as we exhale down, let's just leave the fingertips pointing down towards the earth. And let's just kind of drop the fingertips down towards the right, getting a nice curve in the spine, and then coming down towards the left, alternating from side to side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, drawing the left fingertips down towards the earth. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. So we're getting some spinal flexion here, going side to side. And the next time we come to lower our left fingertips, let's reach that right arm high up to the sky. Getting long through the right side body here. Reaching up with those right fingertips, keeping them active, maybe wiggling them as you press down through that right sit bone here, getting really nice and long in this right side body. Maybe even take the left hand over to the top of the right thigh and just kind of push gently so that you can open up through the heart. Make yourself really, really nice and long over here. And then exhale to release the right fingertips down towards the earth, and then draw them low as you reach the left fingertips high up to the sky. Getting long through the left side body here, pressing down into that left hip bone, keeping those sit bones anchored to your chair. Maybe taking the palm of the right hand to the top of the left thigh and reach those fingertips up nice and high, getting long through the left side body. Inhale here, and then let's exhale to go ahead and release the left hand down, bringing palms to the tops of the knees or thighs. And let's just take a couple gentle cat-cows here. One thing on cat pose, if you have a tendency to be really rounded forward here, let's not exaggerate that. If you've got osteopenia or osteoporosis, we don't want to tap into that. What we really want to do is open up the heart and draw the spine up and back. So if you have that tendency, don't do cat pose, just come back to neutral. Otherwise, you can inhale, drawing the elbows back, the shoulder blades down, looking up at the sky and draw the heart forward. And then exhale, coming either to neutral or cat pose, rounding back through the spine, drawing the navel back towards the back body. Inhale again, cow pose. Exhale, neutral or cat pose. Maybe reach those fingertips forward. Inhale, opening up to cow pose, and then reach the arms up high to the sky. Bring the palms together and go ahead and slice it all the way down through the center, letting the upper body rest on the thighs and letting the hands rest to the mat or to the tops of the feet. Or maybe you clasp the elbows here. Maybe that's not comfortable, in which case you can bring the palms to the tops of the thighs here and just draw the shoulder blades back, tuck the chin and look down towards the earth. Just getting a little bit of space here in the back body. Maybe focusing on the low back here. As you inhale, filling up the low back with air. And as you exhale, releasing softness. Inhale here, and as you continue to breathe, roll up really, really, really slow, one vertebrae at a time. Rolling the shoulder blades up and down and back. And then scooch forward to the front edge of your seat. So just the sit bones are sitting on the chair, and you can reach under and touch the backs of your thighs here. Let's bring the hands to the edges of the seat and really open up through the heart space, lifting the chin, drawing the shoulders down and back, really drawing that heart forward. Getting a nice gentle back bend here. If you want a little more, you can take the hands farther back in the chair and bend the elbows, coming back even farther. Maybe letting the weight of the head go as you open up through the throat, drawing the collarbones away from one another. And if you want to go farther still, you could take the hands all the way back to the back of the chair. Or you could just do that very gently here at the front of the chair, opening up once, coming back to neutral, opening up twice, coming back to neutral, and opening up again, any depth here that serves you. Squeezing those elbows toward one another, squeezing out any tension in between the shoulder blades. And then inhale to lift the head, stack the vertebrae one on top of the other and come forward. Let's go ahead and either cross the ankles or cross the legs. If you're standing here, you could do a number 4 stretch, either with the aid of the chair or a wall. But we're just going to come to whatever position serves you, just so we can open up through the hips here as we've been sitting all day. And we're just going to clasp the hands around the knees. Inhale. Exhale to draw the shoulder blades down the back. Let's tuck the chin down towards the chest and take one ear and then the other from side to side a couple of times. Getting a nice stretch in the back of the deltoids here and in the sides of the neck. And then inhale back up to center. Stay for that exhale, and then let's just hinge forward any amount, letting your low back tell you what's far enough for you. And I can already feel that in my low back right near my tailbone here, where I had a little bit of sciatica a few years ago, and yoga's been very, very helpful for me with that. Continuing to breathe, taking your mind's eye, taking your awareness to any places that are a little tense or stuck. And as you inhale, send the breath mentally to those places. And as you exhale, let softness come there. Let the area relax. When you're ready, let's inhale back up to a tall seat. Take the left hand to the outside of the right knee and just have a nice gentle twist here, opening up to the right. You can take that right hand back to the back of the seat of the chair or to the back of the chair. Inhaling length through the spine and exhaling to soften into that twist. One more inhale here, and let's exhale to unwind. And then let's cross the left leg over the right. This time, as you clasp your hands around your knees, just shift all the fingers over one. So it's kind of the awkward, weird side, but that's part of the practice of yoga, is just getting okay with a little awkwardness and a little weirdness and a little newness. It helps to build resiliency here. So we inhale that heart forward, and this time let's stretch the neck by looking out over the right shoulder, inhaling back to center, and then looking out over the left shoulder. Inhale back to center, right shoulder. Inhale, center, left shoulder. Inhale, center. Stay for that exhale, and then inhale, hinging forward from the hips, drawing the heart forward, keeping that chin gently tucked. Breathing into that back body, letting the left hip get a little bit of a stretch here. Maybe you feel it in the right side. Notice what you feel. Notice where this feels good, and send your awareness to those areas. Instead of focusing on the painful, tight areas, let's focus on where this stretch feels really, really good, and just really sink into that. The next time you inhale, draw yourself up to your full height, and then take the right palm to the outside of the left knee and come into your gentle twist over here to the left side. Really inhaling and lifting that heart and tucking the chin, finding length in the spine. Exhale to maybe twist just a little bit more, or maybe just soften here. Find a little gentleness. One more full breath here. And then let's go ahead and exhale to unwind and come back to center. Let's tap the feet out just a little bit. Bring the arms up and overhead. Palms meet as we exhale. Hands back down to heart center. Drawing those elbows down and back, tucking that chin, sitting up to your fullest height. Thank you so much for joining me today for this easy chair-based yoga practice. I hope your work from home time or however you're spending your time is going well, and that you have peace in your thoughts, in your words, and in your hearts. Namaste.